Alright, hopefully I should be able to finish this today talking about Genesis of the Daleks. Doctor Who. Doctor Who! I know sometimes when I'm watching these videos that I make, sometimes when I say Doctor Who, you can't really hear the who. I don't know why. It just sounds like I'm saying doctor and then you can't hear the other thing. Doctor Who! Okay, so now it's time to talk about the special features for Genesis of the Daleks. This is something that's been bugging me for ever since I started getting the Doctor Who DVDs. The information text. Okay, so it's production notes that are displayed on the bottom of the screen while you watch the episodes. That's what it is. That's what that special feature is. I've even seen this function. At first, I only saw it on Doctor Who DVDs, but I've also seen it on Seinfeld. The DVD is for Seinfeld. It's called Notes About Nothing, but it's pretty much the same thing. You watch the episodes, and you have words on the bottom of the screen talking about stuff. So, and then I think something else. Probably seen it for something else. So, okay, so sometimes the production note feature is, sometimes they say something that's interesting occasionally, but sometimes it's not that interesting. Sometimes it's just dates that are displayed and the studio location, talking about when the script was handed in to the production, talking about when people were cast for certain roles. Not that interesting. It's okay, I guess, but not that exciting. In general, I'm not really too excited about a special feature where I have to watch the whole show or the whole movie of something. If I have to watch it all over again for this special feature, like sometimes there's like a one where you have pop up, uh, something will pop up. Well, that's kind of what the production notes are. It pops up, like, but sometimes it's more like it'll pop up and it'll sometimes it'll be. I've had ones where they like there's an icon that'll pop up and you quick you quick select that icon, and then it'll take you to like a video clip of something, behind the scenes video clip. I just prefer if all that is just separate. A separate special feature, a separate special feature where you're not actually required to watch the entire show or movie just to access this. I guess the people who do this feel like, oh, it's a fun thing for the viewer. They get to watch the whole thing all over again, and they get to click on something. Usually when I'm watching something, I'm eating. If I gotta like stop eating when I'm I gotta like click on something, it's annoying because I'm already busy eating. I don't need to like, oh, something popped up on the screen. I gotta stop eating and click on something. I just want to relax and just watch it. So it's frustrating. The production notes, the info text. I find it frustrating because sometimes there's like a paragraph that shows up that's only on the screen for like a second. So there's no way anyone could read that unless they're like a speed reader. Or not human. Like some kind of alien or robot. Like there's no way anyone could read this. It's not up there long enough. Sometimes that does happen. You can't read a whole paragraph in a second. So what I have typically had to do is to rewind and then pause to read that paragraph. So that's frustrating. I used to watch the whole thing, the whole series of episodes for Doctor Who. I used to just watch it in slow motion so that I don't miss anything. So I don't have to rewind it and pause. So I'd watch it in slow motion. So I don't miss anything. So I would just, I'd hit the pause button on the remote, and then I'd push the fast forward button twice. That's how I get the slow motion on my DVD player. But by doing that, it takes a really long time to watch the whole thing because it's in slow motion. So, I've realized that by watching the info text normally, without doing the slow motion, because when you're doing the slow motion, you can't hear anything. So when you watch it normally, and I find that it's difficult to concentrate on what I'm reading on screen of the info text, and also have you're hearing the episode dialogue at the same time, because they're saying something completely different from what the info text is displaying. So you're multitasking your brain. You're reading one thing and you're hearing another thing. So I suppose it's like trying to read a book when you're hearing people talking. So having to tune out one thing while concentrating on another. For me, like I can't concentrate if trying to read if I'm hearing other people talking. I like to play music. So now I just, when I do the info text, I just mute the episode, the sound, and try to keep up while reading the info text. So that seems to work. Although sometimes there's times where there's something that's on the screen for the info text and it's not up for very long, and I got to rewind it and pause it. So how they should display the production notes. This is something I probably felt like right away. Like, why are you doing it this way? These production notes. Why are you making me watch the whole thing just so I can see the production notes? So I've thought about it, and like right away I'm thinking, why are you doing it this right? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing it this way? People who make this DVD, this Doctor Who DVD, why don't you do it where you have the special feature of this, where you have these things for the production notes? Uh, why don't you have it where it's in the special features, but when you select it, you don't have to watch the whole thing. You push a button, and then a page of the production notes will be on the screen, and then you read the page of the production notes, and then you push an arrow, and then it goes to the next page that's on the screen. So then you don't have to watch the whole thing. You don't have to pause it, or you don't have to rewind it if you miss something because it wasn't on the screen long enough. You don't have to worry about not being able to concentrate on what you're reading while listening to hearing the audio from the episode, the dialogue. Because you're in control of how long uh, the words are on the screen. It doesn't move until you push an arrow, and then it goes to the next page. That is how it should be done. I know of this technique because I've seen other. I've even seen it recently. I think it's on my Goodfellas DVD production notes. They do it that way, and I've seen other DVDs that do production notes that way, or other information. Yeah, on my The Fly DVD, there's a function where you can read the script, the original script for The Fly. That took a long time to go through that, and I'm pretty sure the words are on the screen, and when you're done reading a page, you push the arrow button, and you go to the next page. So I know that you can do it that way. So I don't know why Doctor Who, the people who make the Doctor Who DVDs, why don't they do it that way? Why did they think people think it's fun to be frustrated trying to keep up with the words on the screen as they go by when you watch the whole episode or all over again, all of the episodes for a story? They think that people enjoy that, apparently. I wonder, do they ever get feedback on their special features? They should. So all the Doctor Who DVDs for all the classic episodes, classic stories, they're all like that. They have production notes, info text on there, and you have to watch the whole 4 to 6 episodes that way. It's very irritating. I wish they would do it the other way, where you have a whole page on the screen and you control how long it's on the screen. That's how they should do it. So that's been very frustrating for me. Frustrating that they don't do it how I want them to do it. I feel compelled to watch this every time because I want it when I get a DVD or Blu-ray. I want to see all the special features on there, get my money's worth. Sometimes there's something interesting on there, on the production notes. All right, this video is long enough. I better stop now.